So guys, we'll continue the discussion with respect to statistics. And in this particular video, we are going to see what is percentile and quartiles. Remember, these are some of the basic things that we definitely need to know, because in the further sessions that we'll be seeing in various topics, these topics will usually come again and again. Now, before understanding percentile and quartiles, I think you have heard about percentile and quartiles in various exams like CAT, GATE exam. Some person will say that I've got 99 percentile. Some person will say that I've got 99.99% percentile. So all these things is actually very much meaningful. And if you are able to watch this video entirely, and if you watch it, trust me, you'll be able to understand what exactly I'm talking about. So first of all, before understanding percentile and quartiles, what we are going to do is that we are going to understand about percentage. Okay. Now we'll take one example. Suppose I have a list of numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now suppose if someone asks me, Krish, what is the total number of odd numbers? I can definitely count it over here. So if I directly count it, so I have 1 odd number, 2 odd number and 3 odd number. So the total number of odd numbers are 3. Suppose if I say what is the percentage of odd numbers in this group? Odd numbers in this group. Then what you do? You basically find out that how many odd numbers are there. Fine, I have 3 odd numbers divided by what are the total number of numbers that are present in this group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 numbers are actually present in this group multiplied by 100. So if you try to divide this, here I'm actually going to get 50%, right? So this is how you basically calculate simple percentages, right? Suppose I want to find out what is the percentage of even number in this group, or what is the percentage of prime numbers in the group. So we can definitely apply this kind of formulas and basically calculate it. This is what we have already learned in high school. But people get confused with respect to percentiles. Now let's go ahead and let's try to understand about percentiles. Okay. And for that, first of all, we'll try to understand it with a simple definition. So here I'm just going to write a percentile. A percentile is a value below which a certain percentage of observations lie. Don't worry if you are not able to understand this definition. I will try to take you through a specific example through which you will be able to understand. But let's revise this specific definition properly. Okay. So I'm just going to say lie. Okay. A percentile is a value below which certain percentage of distributions lie. Now suppose if I take a specific example, suppose let's consider that I have a list of numbers like 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9 and one more 9 and 10. Suppose I have this specific list of numbers. Now, if I really want to find out what is the percentile of value, let's pick up any value like 9. Okay. So let's consider this is 9. I want to find out what is the percentile of this specific value 9. Like whether it is 25 percentile, whether it is 50 percentile, whether it is 60 percentile. This basically says that, suppose if we calculate the percentile, let's consider this. So for this, the formula will be very much simple. It will say that what are the number of values, let me write it down properly. What are the number of values below 9 divided by small n, which is my sample, multiplied by 100. So this is the formula to basically calculate the percentile of a specific value. Now I'll make it quite generic. Instead of writing value, or instead of writing this, I'm just going to write over here as x. If I write x, this becomes a specific formula, generic formula for any kind of values. Now here I have already taken my x is equal to 9. So I want to basically compute what is the percentile of this 9 value. So what is the number of values that are present below x? So if I go and see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So the total number of values that are below 9 are 11. So I'm going to take 11 divided by, what is my sample size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So here I'm going to write 14 multiplied by 100, right? So if I now calculate this, if I open my calculator, let's see, 11 divided by 14 multiplied by 100. So here I'm actually going to say that, okay, I'm going to get 78.57 percentile, okay, of value 9, right? So this is the percentile ranking. I can also say this as percentile ranking. Percentile ranking. Now you really need to understand what exactly this value specifies. This basically says that 78.57% of the entire distribution is less than value 9. Again, I'm going to repeat. What this basically says that it is saying that 78.57% of the entire distribution is less than 9. This is very much important to understand. Okay, this is what is, if we really want to calculate the percentile of any value, we have to use this kind of formula, and whatever percentile value comes, it basically says that that many percentage of distribution lie below this specific value. Now what if I'll say that, okay, I'll give you this entire distribution and I'll tell you to calculate what is the 25 percentile of this distribution, vice versa. Like this particular problem statement, I will just try to directly compute the percentile. What is the 25 percentile of this entire distribution, right? So for that, I'm just going to basically write a separate formula for this. So let me write this. I'm actually seeing my notebook also, because it is not good to basically, remember the formulas and all, but it is very much important to understand the formulas. Okay, so what I'm saying is that okay, try to find out the 25 percentile from this distribution. So I really need to get the value. So if I want to get the value for if a percentile is given, then the formula will become percentile divided by 100 multiplied by n plus 1. So what is the percentile that I really want to find out? 25. I told you 25, right? Divided by 100 multiplied by, what is n? The total number of values are 14. So n plus 1 will become 15. So now if I use this 1 and 4, so 15 divided by 4 is actually 3.75. So the value that it is showing is 3.75. But is there 3.75 anywhere here in this distribution? No, it is not there, right? 3.75 is not there. So whenever we get 3.75, which is just like a fraction in this kind of scenario, I will be taking the third and the fourth number and will be calculating the average of this, which is nothing but 3.5. So if I really want to find out the 25 percentile of this entire distribution, the answer will be 3.5. So here I'm just going to approximately write it as 3.5. Why I did not go with 3.75? Because there is no such value. So 3.75 is nothing but it is equivalent to taking these two numbers 3 and 4 and making an average of it, right? So 3.5 is basically the 25 percentile. That basically means if I calculate 25 percentile ranking is 3.75, this basically indicates that 25% of the entire distribution is less than 3.75. Very, very much simple, right? Now, I hope you have understood the basic understanding of percentiles. Now let's go and understand the second topic, which is called as quartiles. Okay. Suppose I have a specific distribution. I have calculated my 25 percentile. I have calculated my 50 percentile. I have calculated my 75 percentile. Over here, 25 percentile is basically my first quartile. Okay. 50 percentile is my second quartile. And 75 percentile is my third quartile. So every 25 percentage that we are percentile that we are considering, it is defined by quartiles. Quartile basically means quarter, right? 1/4, right? So this is what is the basic understanding with respect to quartiles. So we are going to continue a discussion with respect to other topics, but I hope you have understood about percentile and quartiles. So I'll see you all in the next video. Please make sure that you focus on all these particular sessions properly. All the materials are given to you. Thank you.